if a woman deliberately brings sexual thoughts in her mind and as a result emits something, does this break her fast, and is she sinful for this?
Okay, first question. A man or a woman who fantasize sexual thoughts. Now, scholars have differed. Schools of thought said that he's sinful all the way because he's bringing these thoughts to himself. Other school of thought said, no, we have the principle which is mentioned by the Prophet ﷺ, that Allah has forgiven, has pardoned my ummah for my sake for whatever intrusive thoughts that they have, as long as they do not talk about it or act upon it. This means that if a person is sitting and he fantasizes, or he thinks of his boss and he says, I wish I can smack him in the face and beat the heck out of him. If he sees a woman that is a gorgeous, beautiful woman crossing the streets and he looks at her, he's sinful for this first gaze. But if thoughts go into his mind and he doesn't talk about it and he doesn't act upon it, he is not sinful for such thoughts, because the Prophet had told us ﷺ that Allah has pardoned our ummah for his sake. Now, the question is, what if this person, man or woman, had discharge? We know that there are different types of discharge that come out of a person's private parts. So for a woman, it's either vaginal discharges, which are 24/7 continuous coming, and the most authentic opinion is that this is pure and does not nullify wudu. It takes the same ruling as sweat. It just comes out. There is what is known as urine, and urine breaks your wudu and it's najis. There is also what is known as madhi, prostatic fluid, and this comes whenever someone is in situations of intimacy, flirting, or thinking about sexual thoughts. This madhi or prostatic fluid is emitted. This breaks wudu and it is najis. The other type of discharge is what is known as semen, mani. And this is recognized by coming out in a gushing fashion, not stealthily, not slowly, but it comes out in a gushing fashion, accompanied with a feeling of sensation and lust. And this obligates upon the person who ejaculated it to perform a major ritual ghusl, to uplift his major ritual impurity, known as ghusl. And he would be in the state of janaba until he performs that ghusl. So this depends on what type of discharge a woman gets. But to answer the first question, or the first part of the question, these thoughts, intrusive thoughts, are not sinful. Are they recommended, Sheikh? No, of course not. It's best for you to stop it, because Satan may utilize them not in the near future, but later on, when he starts building scenarios in your head. If I did this, if he did this, if she did that, and then it would make one's evil soul look up to it and say, when would that happen? So this is definitely not a good thing to do.
If I'm in school and a lot of people do bad things, like for example, they have girlfriends, they might shave their beards, they might keep their pants under their ankles. If I advise them, is this permissible, or do I have to mind my business? I don't know what to do.
Okay, first of all, Allah praised us in the Quran by saying, "Kuntum khayra ummatin ukhrijat linnas." You were among the best of nations produced to the people. For doing what? For enjoining virtue and righteousness and forbidding vice and evil. So this is something that Allah praised us by. Yet, this is a science, this is an art, and we just don't jump the gun, as we're not the religious police whose duty is to go around and detect people's faults and correct it. If you're at school, you can't every single day, 24 hours, 7 days a week, keep on scolding people. Akhi, your trousers are below the ankle. Akhi, don't speak to that girl, she's non-mahram. Girl, you have to cover your hair and wear appropriate clothes. Teacher, don't shave your beards. Headmaster, don't smoke outside. Smoking is bad for you. Don't watch haram videos. Don't listen to haram music. And then people would look at you as a menace. You're psycho. You have to be diplomatic. You have to be knowledgeable. You have to be wise. What is the definition of wisdom? Wisdom is to place things in their right place. وضع الشيء في موضعه. You can't place a rectangle in a circle area. This is not wise. This is not part of the hikmah. So you have to prioritize things. You have to make the people accept you, respect you, love you, believe that you're knowledgeable, believe that you're sincere in giving them advice. And then look at the appropriate time to give such an advice. You can't go in front of the whole school or in front of the whole class or in front of a group of people and scold one for a sin he's doing. He would not accept that. And his arrogance would come out and kick back and maybe would do something horrific or horrible to you. You have to know exactly when is the right place and the right time and the right person that you address. And the more you gain knowledge and learn, inshallah, that would be easier to attain, and Allah knows best.